jump, jump, jump around, jump, jump. Pat on the back for CD. If you guys didn't watch our previews when we were making picks, I picked Wisconsin to win and cover. CD said, "No, no, 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 give me the Cougs to cover and win straight up." Boy, did they do that. Is Cam Ward? Is Cam Ward a guy?
He's a dog. We talked about Tyler Shuck being a gamer. Cam Ward is a gamer. There were times, and you talked about in your breakdown, you said when he gets pressure on him, he's not a great quarterback. And last year that was so true. And at times yesterday that was true. But when he was able to evade pressure, get out of the pocket, find open receivers, extend the play, there were times there were two that one possession where they were backed up in their own on their own 10-yard line. Should have been two safeties. It should have been two safeties, and it was a bad snap, and he got the ball and he threw it out, avoided a safety, and then he avoided some pressure and threw the ball away again. Washington State is lucky to have a guy like Cam Ward. Jake Dickert's lucky to have a guy like Cam Ward. I just came away super impressed with the tenacity of Washington State. Now, yes, down to down consistency was not there, but they had some very, very high highs with Cam Ward, explosive plays defensively. Brendan Jackson and Rod Stone, we talked about in our Washington State breakdown, are two of the premier edge rushers, especially duo in the Pac-12. They got after Tanner Mordecai, and they had a couple. What was that? That's the third quarter, or no, the second quarter where they kind of just took over that game, and didn't let Tanner Mordecai get settled in. And he did eventually. I thought Wisconsin did some nice things offensively in the second half. They cut the score to 2-point game where they had a chance to tie it, I think, with a 2-point conversion. They didn't get it, and Washington State responded with a touchdown of their own. Yeah. First of all, Braylon Allen, how can you only have 7 carries like that? And I don't put that on Phil Longo. I just think that's just wrong. I don't think Ches Malushi is a better running back than Braylon Allen. Does he fit the scheme a little bit better? Maybe, but regardless, a rushing attempt is a rushing attempt. And I think Ches Malushi having 12 and Braylon Allen having 7, I don't like that. I really don't like that, but I don't know. Wisconsin receivers dropped some balls. I thought they were okay. I keep hearing all these names, how they were going to dominate, and it was Washington State's receivers, right? Lincoln Victor in specific was awesome. He was really good. Kyle Williams made some plays. Again, I had some question marks about Wisconsin's defensive line getting pressure, which they did actually to their credit, but stopping the run, which they did at times for sure. But the secondary, time after time again, kind of got, taken advantage of for sure. But credit Jake Dickert. That crowd was awesome there for a team like, and that press conference or that, real quick, that post-game interview on the sideline was awesome. It was awesome to see how happy Jake Dickert was for his team, for his players, about what Washington State being left out of the Power 5 and going in and beating a pretty respectable Power 5 team, on their home turf. I mean, that was awesome to see. That was really awesome to see.
I was, whatever you want to call it, ridiculed, made fun of, roasted for drafting Jake Dickert in our second year coaches draft over a guy like Billy Napier.
Who's laughing now?
Man. I don't know, man. It's a long way to go, but I'm just saying Jake Dickert's a dude. Jake Dickert's a dude. And I faded him. Can you believe that? What was I thinking? I love this Cougar team. You were right to. I think you're right. You taking over 6.5 wins. I'm starting to like that bet a lot now.
Well, I was until you look at the macro picture of the whole Pac-12 in general. There's some damn good teams. Even at the bottom half, you saw Cal, you saw Arizona, even Arizona State at times with the true freshman quarterback. Everyone other than Stanford has a chance to be talented enough, to be deserving enough to be a bowl team. And I don't think you can say that about many other conferences right now, to be honest. I really don't. And you also couple that with 4 or 5 elite top end teams, or that are the tier 1 of your conference, tier 1, tier 2, tier 1.5, I guess you can call it. But yeah,